Hey friends, my name is Joey and welcome back to my channel, Gender Not Found. I have the need to read. I've been dealing with this really annoying guy on Reddit for the last half hour. And I'm just tired and annoyed and frustrated. I just want to read something and I got some stuff set up. I'm gonna decide later if I'm gonna read a chapter of A Guardian Angel or not, but I think I want to read something different for now. And I found this one shot of Ianthony, which is like teenage Ianthony, so it's cute. I haven't read an Ianthony book in a really, really long time. I read that one about the enema or whatever. I haven't. Okay. I keep yawning. I don't think I've read anything like that since. But, but we're gonna read this one shot because I thought it was cute. So I haven't even read it yet, but it seems cute. So let's read. The hands on the clock were moving so slowly that it felt like time was moving backwards, if that were possible. Just 20 minutes left until the bell, then more lessons and more work. Ian sighed to himself and rested his head on the desk. Things hadn't been going great lately, to say the least. All he wanted to do was curl up in a ball and sleep for the next few decades, until everything stopped going wrong. He was distracted from his depressing train of thought when the teacher placed his homework on the desk. The big red F on the page stared at him, burning into his retinas. Now, he wasn't exactly one to get overly stressed about his grades, but an F? English was one of the few subjects he actually liked, and now it seemed that he couldn't even do that right anymore. His hand automatically clenched into a fist. And it took an extreme amount of self-control not to screw up the paper right there and then. It wasn't fair. How come the people who barely even study and didn't even like the subject managed to get the good grades? He had the feeling that someone was watching him, and turned his head to the side to see Anthony shooting him a concerned glance. Anthony raised his eyebrows, silently asking if he was okay. Ian shook his head at him. No, he wasn't okay. Things hadn't been okay for a while now. Ian turned his eyes back to the graded paper in front of him and tried to appear as if he was listening, as the teacher droned on about how to improve in the future. It was always the same. Your best is never good enough. End of story. With the bell signaling the end of class finally went, Ian was one of the first ones out of the door. He waited outside the classroom for Anthony, who, when he finally showed up, took one look at Ian and led him in the opposite direction to their next lesson. Ian didn't even have to question where they were going. By now it was kind of a regular occurrence. Something happened, his mood dropped, and Anthony was there when he needed to let off some steam. They exited through the doors that led to the bike shed behind the school, and Ian inhaled the fresh air gratefully. He never really noticed how suffocating the school atmosphere was until he stepped outside. Groaning, Ian rested his fists against the wall and hung his head. Is it just me, or am I getting dumber? He asked. Although he didn't really expect Anthony to answer that, he relaxed a little when he felt the comforting touch of Anthony's hand on the back of his neck. Don't say that, Anthony said softly. He always hated it when Ian was so down on himself like that. Ian sighed again and turned around so he was facing forward. I don't know, it's just, when I do actually try, things just get worse. You know I'm practically failing everything right now, don't you? Anthony nodded. I don't know what I'm gonna do, not to mention that Mom and Dad are constantly arguing, and it's impossible to hear myself think anymore. Curving his arm around Ian's waist, Anthony pulled him in for a hug. Ian didn't need him to say anything. He just needed him to be there and actually listen. Dad's been talking about moving out soon, Ian mumbled, his lips brushing against his neck. I guess things are pretty serious. I'm really sorry, Ian, Anthony whispered, not quite sure what to say. Even though his parents had split up, it had been when he was just a baby, so it didn't really affect him. He couldn't imagine how it must feel when your parents have been together for your whole life and the next minute they're not. Me too. Things went quiet for a moment before Anthony spoke up again. Do you want to come round to mine tonight? He asked him. You sure your mom won't mind? I've been over a lot lately. Of course not, Anthony replied. She loves you. Well, I do have that effect on people, Ian smirked in spite of everything. Sounds great. Ian perked up considerably once they were in Anthony's house. Of course, the fact that he had finally managed to beat him at Mario Kart definitely helped. In your face! Ian hollered as he passed the finishing line in first place. You got lucky, Anthony shot back, earning a laugh from Ian. Wow, he really did not like losing. I don't care, he sang happily, bouncing up and down on the mattress. Anthony's mood didn't last very long, however. He couldn't help grinning at how genuinely happy Ian was that he managed to beat him at a dumb video game. Ian's bouncing slowed down and he flopped down on the bed next to him. Hey, Ian said. Anthony turned to look at him. Thanks for putting up with my crap. Anthony frowned. What do you mean? I know I've been a lot of hassle lately, and I'm sorry, I guess. His words were cut off as Anthony placed a gentle kiss on his lips. I'm not putting up with anything, Anthony said, giving him a reassuring smile. I love you, okay? Ian blushed and looked away. Sure, they'd said the L word before, but it was still a rare occurrence for one of them to actually say it out loud. I love you too, he replied, biting his lip. As Anthony leaned in to kiss him again, his eyes fluttered shut and he pulled him in closer. Ian slid his hand under Anthony's shirt, which caused him to pull away, giggling. My mom could walk in at any moment, he explained as he extracted Ian's hands from underneath his shirt. Spoil sport, Ian pouted. Later, Anthony promised before kissing him again. Mom says dinner's ready. The door burst open, and Anthony's little brother, Matthew, stood there. They abruptly broke apart, jumping to opposite ends of the bed. Okay, thanks. Anthony said, clearly flustered as he adjusted his clothing. Instead of leaving like Anthony had hoped, Matthew continued to stand in the doorway, as if he was trying to just work out what he just saw. Were you and Ian kissing? Yes, Anthony answered, not really knowing how to explain this to him. He was only 6 after all. Is he your boyfriend? Matthew asked. Yeah, Anthony replied hesitantly. Matthew tilted his head to the side as he considered this, apparently deep in thought. Finally, he shrugged. Girls are weird anyway, he said, and disappeared down the hallway. As soon as he was gone, Ian dissolved into a fit of laughter. Your brother is the best. Mom is going to kill me, Anthony groaned, covering his face with his hands. No doubt he was going to receive an awkward lecture about being safe and all that crap. He had been perfectly fine with avoiding that topic of conversation for the past 17 years. Now do you see why I stopped things from going further? Uh-huh, sure, Ian nodded, still giggling at Anthony's expense, with an exaggerated sigh. Anthony rolled off the bed and held his arm out to pull Ian up. Come on, we better go eat before dinner gets cold. Girls are weird anyway, Ian mimicked Matthew's high-pitched voice, starting up his laughing fit all over again. Oh my gosh, shut up. Anthony shook his head, although he could see the funny side of things. Hopefully his brother wouldn't say anything to his mom, though. Otherwise there would be a lot of explaining to do. Okay, so that was just a cute little one shot. I know this is a very short video, but yesterday I did a double upload, and whether you want to consider it a double upload of yesterday or a double upload today, then because technically it was after midnight, but also it was close enough to Tuesday, it was close enough to Thursday that it still could have been considered Thursday, and I went to bed basically right after that, and I don't consider the next day till when I wake up. Or if I'm staying up really late, then the next day will start at 2 or 3 in the morning. But, I don't consider the next day usually until after I go to bed and wake up, even if I go to bed a little bit after midnight or 1 a.m. or something. I still consider it the same day, so I would still consider it Thursday. Either way, you guys either got a double upload yesterday or today. And you're gonna get either a triple upload today or you're going to get a double upload today as well, because I'm actually uploading 2 videos today. I'm uploading this one, and I'm uploading a chapter of Don't Cry Baby, and I was going to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday to do the next chapter of Don't Cry Baby, but then I figured, why not give you guys a treat? And honestly, I've been really enjoying uploading. I've been really enjoying reading. This is really helping me out, and I was able to get the double upload done yesterday pretty well, so I shouldn't have a problem doing it tonight. Although my mom and I are supposed to be hanging out tonight, so I might not be able to do a double upload tonight. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop recording now, and I'm gonna upload this, and I'm gonna edit this, and then upload it. Okay, love you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to always be yourself. If this is the only upload today, then Don't Cry Baby will be up tomorrow, and if it is, then my mom and I are hanging out tonight. Basically we're getting home, she's getting home, we're going to the mall for dinner, and then we're gonna hang out the rest of the night, so I may or may not get the second upload up today. I'm gonna have to see how that goes, because I also have to get my uploads ready for the weekend, which means I have to do one for Saturday and one for Sunday, so actually, maybe I'll just make Don't Cry Baby be the Saturday upload. Either way, you guys got a double upload yesterday, and I promised uploads every day. I promised a single upload every day. But you guys got 5 chapters you guys got 5 chapters yesterday, so you literally have nothing to complain about. Anyway, I love all you guys, and I love each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to always be yourselves. You are valid, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.